When she was 10, a car accident left her paralyzed waist down. Her story since is of a brave fight back against her disability. Along with learning how to use a wheelchair and even how to sit, the Jaipur girl picked up shooting as a hobby in 2015. 6 years on, she became the first Indian woman to win a gold medal in the Paralympics. The 20-year-old also went on to win a second medal in the Tokyo Games, becoming the first Indian woman to win multiple medals in the Paralympics. Hello and welcome to Forbes India from the field. Our guest in this episode is Avani Lekhara.
Before 2012, I was, you can say, a pretty normal, decent child. I used to participate school activities, used to love dancing, singing, all these things. And then the accident happened in Feb 2012. My whole family was there. It was like a nightmare, you can say, because I was sleeping in the back seat of my car, and when I woke up, I couldn't even move my legs. I was 10 or 11 at that time. So for a 10-year-old kid, it was pretty shocking. Then I got admitted in the hospital. I had a spinal cord injury. So I was paralyzed below my waist. I didn't have motor power or sensations. So I had undergone a major back surgery. I was bedridden for 6-7 months. And then I had to again, I had to learn how to sit properly because I couldn't balance my body. I started to learn how to use a wheelchair, which was a new thing for me. You can say I was kind of in a depression at that time. My family, they have been with me throughout. In the initial days, they were like, okay, you will get well one day, you will start running again. But then, when the reality struck, they changed the point of view. They said, okay, it doesn't matter if you can't, use your legs, you can still do a lot of things. And that's how, they changed the perspective for me. One day in my summer vacations in 2015, I went to the archery range and I tried archery, but then it was kind of, I was not at all interested in sports at that time. Archery was a little tough for me because I couldn't, stretch the bow properly, and the arrow was not even going halfway up to the target. So for me at that time, I was so underconfident that if I can't do something, I would just leave it in the halfway. I don't even want to try it. But then when I went to the shooting range, I tried pistol also, I tried rifle also. When I picked the rifle, it was so heavy. It was like around 5 kgs, and I was physically weak at that time. But still, the coach that was present there, he helped me in picking the rifle, and then I tried the shots, and they were pretty decent. And then I continued shooting as a hobby. But then slowly I started competing with able-bodied athletes, with para athletes, and then I started winning medals, and it gave me a lot of confidence. It gave me a chance to make myself show out there, represent that Avani Lekhara is there. Avani Lekhara can do things, because no matter I with or without my disability, it gave me a platform to go out there and represent my country. It is not something like that okay, today you have won something, so next day you will not fail, because it is life, right? You have to deal with failures. 2018, represented India in the Asian Para Games, and I was seventh. I couldn't win a medal for the country, and at that time I was I was so sad. I was like, I can't do this. But then my family, uh, they were like, okay, you still have got 2 years, and you still can win the quota for the country and win a medal for the country. And when I started shooting, I read Abhinav Bindra sir's autobiography. He was India's only individual gold medalist at that time, and he inspired me. I had a talk with him also after Asian Games, and he said, okay, he also repeated the same things. It doesn't matter if you have not won this game, you've still got a long life ahead of you. And then I started coming back, and I promised myself that I will give 100%, and I will learn from my mistakes. You are never going backward in your life. You're always moving forward. There's everything has a lesson in it. You if you are not if you are not succeeding, you are learning from it. You are learning from your failures. You are learning from your mistakes. You are learning from your wrong decisions, and it differs individually, because you know uh, learning is something that depends. Sometimes people learn early, sometimes they have to learn again and again from their mistakes. But this is what life is about: learning from your mistakes and making them again, and then learning from them again. So I feel that no matter what, you are never going backward. There's always a progress in your life. After winning a gold, I got a lot of wishes, a lot of recognitions from all over the country, and it was really heartwarming to see people believing in me, and they looking up at me, and thinking that, okay, she's the one who can do it for us again. And I know it brings, the expectations can bring pressure, but it also gives us responsibility, and it also motivates us, because after winning a gold, the barrier that was there, that I can't win a gold in the Paralympics or an international match, has been broken, and I won a gold with a world record. And that was something that gave me a lot of confidence, that if I did it one time, I can do it again, and I have the power. So it is not just a dream for me, because I created that reality for me last year, and I have the power to do it again for me next time. I just have to work hard and give my 100% to my sport, and that is what I'm working more on, rather than dwelling myself in the expectations. I was not into sports. I was not sure that I can lift a rifle, I can shoot good tens, or even win a gold medal in the Paralympics. But eventually, when I started competing, I started winning. I started learning from my mistakes, and then you know uh, I did not give up. I was sure that I am owning whatever I'm doing, even if it's a mistake, or if it's a good thing for my sport. I made sure that it is not impossible for me to win a medal, and that happened. It did not happen overnight. It took a lot of trials and errors, and then I did not even realize that I had that champion mindset. It was something that you don't realize that you have, but you just keep going, and you just keep fighting for yourself. don't compare your challenges or your obstacles with others. We all are fighting our own battles, and we all have different things to learn at different stages of our life. And life is not a race, that you are always trying to win. It is different for everyone, and success is like individualized. So even if you have small or little accomplishments, keep celebrating them and keep moving forward, because that is what life is. And do what you love to do for yourself, not for proving others that you can do it. um, and just believe in yourself that you are enough, with or without your disability, with or without your accomplishments.